Alright, so we're doing exercise 9F, which is all about conditional probability, and we're looking at question 10, which reads, given that for two events, A and B, the probability of A equals 0.6, the probability of B equals 0.3, and the probability of B given A equals 0.1, find the probability of A intersection of B and the probability of A given B. So let's begin by looking at A, which is asking us to find the probability of the intersection of A and B. Now, we're given the probability of A, and we're given the probability of B, but the way we're going to answer this question is by considering the probability of B given A, which is 0.1. The very first thing that we're going to do is write down the formula that we know exists for this. So we know that the probability of B given A equals the probability of B intersection with A over the probability of A. So hopefully you can see here, we have the probability of B intersection of A, and that is the same thing as this, the probability of A intersection of B. I've just written them the other way around simply because they have that order here. But if we wanted to make this very clear, I could just have the same order. I could say A, B. And now you can see what we're looking for is right here. So all we need to do now is rearrange it. So I'm going to have the probability of A intersection of B equals something. And obviously what we're going to do to achieve this end is times both sides by the probability of A. And by doing that, those will cancel. And on this side now, so I've swapped the sides over, hopefully you can all see that, what I'll be left with is the probability of B given A times by the probability of A. So now I'm just going to sub in my points. Well, I've been given the probability of B given A, that's 0.1, 0.1. And I know the probability of A, that's 0.6, 0.6. So my answer is going to be 0.06. That's going to be the probability of A intersection of B. Now, what we've done here, this formula right here, has a special name. We call it the multiplication rule of probability. And all it really is rearranging our formula for conditional probability. So hopefully you can see that. All right, so let's now go on to part B of this question, which is, let me just get a color, which is asking me to find the probability of A given B. So if you're ever stuck, what you always do is just write down what you know the formula for this to be. Well, I know the formula is going to be A intersection of B divided by the probability of B. I know what probability of A intersection of B is because I just solved it. That's 0.06. And I know what the probability of B is because it's given in the question, 0.3. So therefore, my answer is going to be 0.2. So your two answers for question 10 are going to be 0.2 and 0.6. Hopefully this video was useful for you if you're stuck on 10.